Sup everyone, XQW Wilo WA280 here, and today racing at Gr.4 Gardens for one of the Nations Cup races. And we have a very nice shot of the grid right here. But this one's better, so let's take a look at the grid. We have Hunter in pole, Toto Gator, our countryman, starting in P3. We have VLX JEV, who is actually VLX Adventure from YouTube, starting in P6. PG Motorsport as well in this race in P10. Fake Taxi in P11. And we are starting in P12. Aginator as well in P14. And as you can already guess by this point of the race, it will be a standing start. As we have also Sable in P18. So a lot of familiar names in this race. So let's try to get a good start. It seems like we got decent out the line. First corner goes to the inside, so can we make up some positions there? Let's see. Seems like we go up the inside of Fake Taxi, so up to P11. As we gain another position from the Spaniard. Through the tricky chicane, can we all survive? Just about. And a penalty already, that's very early from that check. So that's already P9 for us. Can we go up the inside of Zanera? That was a bit optimistic to already go up to P8. So let's slot back in behind. Important to know in this race that we don't have to stop. So if we want to make up more positions, we have to do it on track. As everybody's driving onto the hard tires. So they will quite easily survive for 10 laps. Also be crucial to save our tires a bit so that we survive the 10 laps. And still have good grip levels at the end of the race. So first lap completed, very happy with the start, already gained 3 positions. So approaching the tricky chicane. These curves make it very tricky because you just want to have 2 wheels. Into the middle of the curb, because then you can gain some time. We can see Toto Gator, our countryman, a bit slow. I think he had a penalty or something like that. So can we overtake him? So we brake very late, because he defends the inside. So let's try to go around the outside. But he's still alongside us, but we have the slipstream of the Frenchman in front. It's up to P8. Looking in front, seems like the top 3 is running away. We can see a bit of a gap towards P4. So that's not quite what we like to see. We would like to see it a bit more if we were part of the top 3 guys in front. Let's send to the slipstream of Zanera. Let's see if we can try to go for a move on him somewhere. because I feel like he's dropped away a little bit from the P6 in front. Good exit from the high curb chicane, and we have the safety of the Frenchman in front. Can we go to the inside? So let's take a look. So we try and brake as late as we can, and we get the car stopped luckily. Up to P7 we go. Felt like the Frenchman was dropping away from the car in P6, so we had to make that move. It's very crucial for our race. Let's now try to catch up towards Hunter in front. We have to save our tires in this race, but right now it's very crucial to try and catch up with the car in front, so absolutely no tire saving at this point. We just have to close up that gap as quickly as possible. It seems like we already closed in a little bit. So that's just what we want to see, but we have to be cautious that we don't get overtaken from behind. We don't want to battle the cars behind too much, because then we really lose time towards the cars in front. And if we start battling, it will be almost impossible to try and catch up towards the cars in front. But luckily they're battling as well, so that might help us gain some time. Seems like we have closed in a little bit, just what you want to see. And also this one a very short race, only 10 laps, so we really have to make the laps count. We can't wait too much on a short race. So we just run a little bit wide. Really not what we wanted, because that will drop us away from the cars in front. Very frustrating, because all our hard work has come undone because of that small mistake. And we still have Sonera on our tail, so let's hope he doesn't go for a move. So let's try once again to catch up with the cars in front. So you have to try and make a good exit out of the chicane, which we managed to do. Really crucial part of the lap, that chicane, because after it there's a very long straight, so if you make a mistake there, it's very costly for your lap time. So you can see in front, seems like Torque is going off into the gravel. First the grass, then the gravel. So yeah, it's very frustrating for him, because he was leading the race. He had quite a big lead. So very strange to see him tangle up with the cars around P3. So let's take a look at what happened with him. Here he is, leading the race. With a very big margin actually, so let's take a look what happened. So he just goes 2 wheels into the grass, he spins around, saves it, but into the barrier he goes. So at this point he will have 30 tires, as we can see the Britain goes through, and he goes back to second place, as he spins out due to the dirty tires, and into the Frenchman he goes. And he ends up into the gravel, which is Yeah, very frustrating for him. Just a small mistake can have disastrous consequences, just like we can see here. Dirty tires can be so tricky once you have them. So that's how easy a race can be over. So back to our race right now, because we can see the Instant has managed to close everybody back up. I think they all got slightly held up by Torque, who had dirty tires. Which really brought us back to the race, and we managed to close up towards the Frenchman in front. So right now we're into a group of 6 cars. We almost ran to the back of Flash in front, but luckily we just managed to avoid it. As we have a good exit through the corner. So let's try to go to the inside to the next corner. We have a very good run. So can we keep it around the inside of the corner? Seems like we managed to overtake him up to P5. So let's try to close the gap up towards P4. It seems like Flash is going for a move once again. So back down a position. We can't fight too much because then we lose too much time towards the cars in front. We can also see the Frenchman went off, Hunter, who's driving a P4 right now. So probably you have dirty tires right now. As Flash tries to go for a move to the inside to the Frenchman. And up to P4 he goes. So can we also find a gap to overtake Hunter in front? Can we go around the outside? We had hope because of the dirty tires, but it seems like they have cleaned up right now. Right now we have a bit of a gap towards the 3 cars in front, or the top 3 at least. 60 Hunter trying to go for a move to the inside, and he makes it stick. So let's see if Hunter can close the gap towards the 3 cars in front. Let's hope he can hunt it down. We have to be cautious as well because we have Sonera right behind us. We don't want to be overtaken. Because I also felt like we were slightly quicker than Sonera behind us. We have to look out as well because we can see Hunter pulling a gap towards Flash. We don't want him to run away. So let's try to go up the inside, but we were too far back. So you can see the Spirit just slightly hitting us, but luckily we didn't manage to be run off the track. She just managed to stay in the race. So that's just how easy a race can be over. So I really got away well with that one. But by that instant we have managed to get a bit of a gap towards the cars behind. We can see a big gap towards Sonera right now. So we can really focus on gaining some more positions. And we can see Hunter has hunted the cars in front down. So we once again have a train of cars from, about, if we count ourselves in, 6 cars battling for the win still. So everything's still possible. But we can also see in front that somebody had a penalty. So we have to serve it right here. Can we overtake him? So there he is, serving his penalty. It was 1 betray. And we go in front and up to P5. So that's 1 position we gain. Slight contact between Flash and Hunter, which costs Hunter to have a penalty of 1 second. Must be very frustrating for him, because not much he could do. As Flash was a bit slow off the apex and he just slightly ran into him. Can be very frustrating sometimes, the penalties. It seems like Hunter is trying to go for a move to the inside. Can he do it? Looks like not quite, but he still managed to go up the inside because Flash ran a little bit wide. Good run out of the final corner. Can we overtake Flash? As we approach the last lap, can we still make up some more positions? We really have to try to stay close towards Hunter to maybe gain a position from him. And let's see what will still happen in this last lap. Seems like PG Motorsport in lead has run away. So I think we won't be able to catch him up. So right now we're approaching the penalty zone, as Hunter will have to serve his penalty right here. Can we overtake him? Seems like we were close enough, and 2 wheels to the grass, and up position we go, up to P4. So right now we have to try and overtake Flash, and we also have VLX GEV, who is actually VLX Adventure from YouTube. So let's try to stay as close as possible towards Flash, but the bad news for us is that he has a slipstream from GEV in front of us. Chef or GEV, don't know how you pronounce his name. Not too good of an exit out of the corner for us, and looks like the gap is slightly too big. So it will be very difficult for us. Can't go for a dive bomb right here because we're too far back. So let's try and hope for a good exit. And seems like we managed to do it. And will it be enough to still go for 3rd position? We have the slipstream of Jeff, but it seems like it's not going to be enough. So we're going to finish in P4. Still very happy with the race because we managed to go up from P12 to P4. So gained 8 positions in this race. So thank you guys for watching and hopefully see you next time. Bye.